back with Kendall, you dig? On the way to the airport, man. Decided to do like a travel on the way back to the crib type of vid. So that's where we at with it, man. I get this technically gonna be posted after the pool party video, so I guess we can talk about it. We can talk about it.
Yes, this could be a debrief.
All right. So how was it? Want me to rate mine?
Yeah, you could go first.
My experience, 10 out of 10. Cause
Okay,
that bill was pressure. I'm talking about, as y'all seen, that definitely was out there for sure. It was cool. You feel me? Had my peoples there. That was fun, man. And I like the aesthetic of people's house, you feel me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really raw, really raw. Yeah, bro, I had a good time. Just as much fun, if not more, than the first one, to be honest. But what you gotta say?
Okay, so I'm gonna say I don't disagree. I'm definitely gonna give it a 10 out of 10. What you said? You said you don't about the first one and the second? Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. Okay, guys, so as I don't even know how many times I said it, but I graduated, so I'm just in a season of celebration, because sometimes you gotta do that. But no more pool parties, because I gotta go be an adult now.
You ready for that?
Huh?
You ready for that?
I'm here, I'm ready. So
she gonna be straight, right?
Yeah.
So we got how long? Probably about 25
Did
minutes.
we cut the
Yeah, I did. You can turn it back on. Alright, baby, we can turn it back on. But yeah, we got like 20 minutes till I get to the airport, cuz this is gonna be the start of the vlog. Shit, I got a flight that's like 2 hours. No, an hour and some change to Dallas. And I got like a 3-hour layover in Dallas. Then I shoot to Chicago from Dallas. Then obviously I gotta take a little drive to the crib. So this video gonna end when we pulling up to the crib type shit. So yeah, man. Yo, made it to the airport, cuz. Kendall, you gonna miss me?
Yes, I'm gonna miss you.
That's a lie. But
I am gonna miss you.
I'm just playing.
I feel like
man.
now you're not gonna come back for like a little while.
Yeah, hey, that's true. That's true. I don't know when the next time I would come back either. Like, I can't think of nothing off the top of my head. But I'm finna try to squeeze in. We might just have to get in right here, cuz.
Yeah, that's fine. Be quick.
Right.
Oh no, we can't be quick. We gotta put this.
Oh shit. Damn, we kinda in the middle of that bit. Oh well. It's all out the way like that. Alright, man, we gotta stuff this boot in for my cousin in my book sack right fast. And then try to get up out of here. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, I'm in the door for sure. Nah. Find that American and get up out of there, cuz. Flight back, man. Wish me luck, bro, and comfort, son. And a good person, a seatmate, man. That's key. That's key when you travel. Appreciate moving fast as a bit. That's a good thing, cuz. I'm old, though. Been moving fast, though, son. So it's a good ass sign. In the door for sure. That bit took about a good 30 minutes, cuz. I got 25 minutes till I board. Gonna give me some little beignets, you dig? I'm vlogging though, cuz. First time we doing this shit in public. I ain't gonna say I feel no way. I low-key feel comfortable with this bit, cuz. Like, you feel me? That bit really smooth, son. So I say to y'all, just do this shit, man. Just do this shit. Oh, fuck how it turned out. On my soul. Yeah, man. We got about 10 minutes till we board, cuz. Full flight, man. So my bag probably gonna get checked in. I ain't tripping though, but hey, I just posted a TikTok and I'm posting a YouTube short right now for my sister graduation party, man. Go mess with that if you mess with me. About to upload it right now. Her party was so fire too. But yeah though, man. I'ma mess with that pool vlog too on that layover. That bitch gonna be fire, cuz. That bitch gonna be fire, man. And listen, I I had something that I had really been having my eye on out here for a minute, cuz. But you know, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened, man. So long story short, went over there, you know, attempted to do what I did, and long story short, I ain't gonna say it failed, but I mean, my presence was felt and what I was trying to accomplish was understood. But, you know, every dog has his day, bro. And, you know, I understood what was going on too. Cause let's just say I wasn't the only candidate. You feel me? So,
Southwest Airlines,
yeah, man. It is what it is, cuz. We getting to it, son.
David Patrick, please board your
Beignets. Quick taste test. Messy, but delicious. A little smoother. But yeah, we finna board though, cuz. What up, YouTube, man? How y'all living? I hope everybody's day is going amazing, man. I had some technical difficulties with my camera. Long story short, which I just explained on the ending of a vlog that's gonna be out. I recorded a whole bunch of clips. They was all in slow motion. Couldn't really figure out a real fix, being that, you know, the audio wasn't there anyway if I did speed it up. So take our lick, man. I recorded this video last night. It was also in slow motion, about a 14-minute video. We just gonna kind of re-emphasize what we spoke about, man. So I was watching this this clip. It been going around a lot lately. It's about 50 Cent, man. 50 Cent basically had said that you know, I never ran to anybody whenever I was going through things, because I honestly never had anybody to run to. You understand? And that kind of hit close to home with me. Hit close to home for me for two specific reasons, man. One specifically being that I found that early on in my life, bro, I think that was my exact problem. I had too many people to call on and lean on. I'm not saying I came from the richest family, people with the most money, people that bought me everything I wanted, but I knew for a fact young that if something didn't go as planned, or worst come to worst, I had a feeling that somebody was gonna catch my slack for me, whether it be family members, friends, somebody was gonna catch my slack for me, bro. And I think that people learn earlier than others who do go through a similar situation as 50 Cent did, that have nobody to call on, that, man, this life requires us to take the reins, bro. And like I said, I would attempt things and probably not give as much effort as I should have given to things, bro, simply because of that same thing, bro. It was somebody I felt as though, at worst come to worst, I can lean on them and they gonna pick me up, man. And that's something that I don't necessarily still suffer from, but sometimes I do feel as though my foot don't be on the gas, even though it be so much things going on. I kind of feel on both ends of that spectrum, man. And then the second way I related to this video is more so because as you get older, and I always talk about this, and getting older and maturing, it doesn't have an age on it. I can't tell you what age you're gonna mature and see life through different lenses. You could already see life past the lens I'm expressing to y'all, or you could be somebody who has no idea about these things, has not went through anything to help you understand what these things are. It doesn't depend on how old you are. It's all about your situation and what you go through, bro. And I just believe in this kind of small sidebar. That's why they say women, they just they mature quicker than men, because, you know, women go through periods, menstrual cycles, and all those types of things like that. They go through the phases of being the hurt one most of the time in the relationships, and just things like that. And so women kind of are matured faster because they actually literally have to go through things that men literally just don't at all. So I say that to y'all to say, man, as I've once again gotten older and been able to kind of maneuver the lens I'm looking through life at, bro. And as you get older, you gonna start to understand, bro, like, you can't maneuver this thing like somebody gonna save you, bro. You can't maneuver this thing like, man, if I don't do it, somebody else will, bro. Because even Kevin Hart said this, bro. He said that one thing about my kids is that they don't have that drive like I had, man. Like, they don't have that grit. You understand that go get it, just because they know dad always here for them, man. And I think that that kind of relates to this thing I always talk to y'all about, man. Jordan Peterson. If you don't agree with his takes, I always say this about anybody, bro. Everybody who you may hear or listen, bro, you don't have to always agree 100%, but take that silver lining out. Take the things that you do along with that people are saying and learn from them and apply them to the things that you want to understand or that interest you and build upon them. Somebody, I may not agree 100% with you, but that don't mean you can't say something real, something that's a fact that I can't agree with, you understand? So I say that to say with Jordan Peterson, man, I always talk about this, bro. He said the way you should be maneuvering this life thing, man, is that we need to be adding, and I say this in so many videos, as much responsibility to our plate as we can without overworking or overwhelming ourselves. And two things start to happen. You start to, number one, understand things, and you start actually doing things rather than just saying you're going to do it. You adding this responsibility, you holding yourself accountable for it. That means you're doing things. And the second thing that happens is that you start to realize how much as a human, as an individual, as a young lady, as a young man, you can actually take. And you start realizing, damn, bro, these things that I was saying I was going to do at some points in my life, as I start doing them, I'm realizing I can do so many things and grow 100 times than the growth I would have had if I just sat down and didn't do these things. And it gets revealed to you how many things you can really do at once. And that's why I really preach y'all this self-development thing, bro. And it simply just starts with just attempting this thing and having that understanding I was telling y'all about, that applied understanding, that trying of understanding that there's things that are going to be revealed to me that I have to see because I want to continue to get better. And if my eyes are peeled, that means I'm always learning, you understand? So like as I said, through this, realizing, man, having that mindset, I want y'all to make this mindset shift, bro. Nobody is coming save me. Have that mindset that 50 Cent talks about, man. I never had nobody to run to, so I literally had to figure it out myself. Now this don't mean be stubborn and be stuck in your ways and be an old angry bird. No, that don't mean that, bro. Because on this journey, there are going to be people that have like minds as you, that have something that you can use to get to where you want to go and are willing to give it to you because you showing every day that you showing up and you trying to make things work. You understand? That don't mean just push everybody to the side, but take the reins, make these things happen. You still making it happen if you go get a help from somebody, but don't expect to be helped every time it get hard or you don't feel like doing something or things of that nature, bro. Because that had been me so many times, bro. I would get discouraged because I wasn't seeing progress as quickly as I wanted to and would just stop. I wouldn't stop because I couldn't do it. I stopped because, man, in the back of my head, and it took me so long to admit it to myself, like, man, I know that somebody gonna do something, somebody gonna look out, or I'm okay because I know that. Let me give y'all an example, bro. I used to work at a grocery store, right? And whenever I was working there, this was probably about 2 years ago, I was a manager there and I didn't have no bills. I stayed in my mom's house. I was in my first car in high school, man. So I would save 85% of my check and only buy food throughout the week, bro. Literally. And I was meal prepping, wasn't buying that much food, but I was able to save like 90% of my check every week. So if I'm throwing $600, $700, $800 in the saving, that was the most money I ever saved in my whole life. And I could have still been doing that at this point in my life if I didn't take this thing. And on the outside looking in, you would say, damn, you saving that, man. That's super good, bro. That's real. That's a good thing. Like, I wish I could save that much a week, you understand? But one thing that I was suffering from at the time by doing that is that I really wasn't creating I really wasn't fulfilling myself. I really wasn't adding to myself. I really wasn't making myself into a better person, you understand? Being stuck doing that every day, like I said, that was cool, but I mean, at this point in my life, I done added so many different responsibilities that, yes, I may have sacrificed the amount of money I could have been saving and putting away and things like that, but on the back end, the Most High has began revealing things to myself, and the amount of go get it I have in me by me doing this thing, bro. I may not be saving 90-80% of my check or whatever the case may be at this point in my life, but at this point I'm maintaining, man. I'm maintaining, bro. You feel me? But I went from that, riding in that car and my first car and not having none of those things, bro. And I'm not bragging, but I'm just using myself in this example because I can speak really well about it. So I moved out of state, number one, away from all of my people. So just by doing that, I don't have nobody to lean on, you understand? I ended up getting a new car, which means obviously a car note, insurance, and things like that. And my cousin got an apartment, you understand? And now we running this business, trying to make this thing work. And we make sacrifices every day doing this thing. And sometimes those sacrifices mean we don't see as much as we would like to on the front end, but the hopes and the work that we putting in now is promising us that on the back end those things are gonna come tenfold. And if I would have stayed in that environment of just being cool with saving $800-900 a week or whatever the case may be, I never would be in a position to be making 6 and 7 figures a month if I continue to just work down this path, you understand? And that's pennies compared to that now. But it takes you sometimes not only taking that responsibility, but taking not a loss, but in some people's eyes it would be considered a loss. But money doesn't always equal the form of measurement for losses and gains. It's about how much as a person you develop and how much you're starting to learn about the real world, how this thing really operates. It's about the vacuum is behind me. I'm gonna isolate my voice, but it's about how much you, like I said, understanding about life, how people work, how the world works, how you can use other people, not in a bad way, but to get to where you really want to go. And by all means, this is not a parasitic relationship. These are symbiotic relationships that I'm creating with very meaningful people that have a lot of power, have the wealth that I want to attain, and they see that I want to get it, bro. And I probably would have never done that. If I thought that, you know, saving that little money every week was cool, man. You feel me? So my phone keep ringing as work calling and everything like that, bro. But like I said, I want y'all to develop this mindset of, man, I got to take over the reins, bro. I got to be the one to make something happen for myself. Literally feel as though I don't have nobody to call on, man. And I mean it. It's easy to just say it, but I want y'all to walk out and live on it, man. And, you know, through that, certain things are going to happen. Certain mindsets shifts are going to happen. Paradigm shifts. It's going to be days where you don't understand what's going on. It's going to be days when the vision seems as clear as day, bro. But you want to continue to fight every single day. See, most people think that people who have succeeded in life have had it figured out since the beginning. You could fail 50 times and the one time you succeed is when you get all the praise, glory, and everything like that. But nobody's seen you the 50 times before when you literally every night didn't know what was going to happen, you feel me? And sometimes that's a fear, and sometimes it feels more secure to have somebody and feel as though we have somebody that's going to catch our slack than have the fear of nobody got me and I got to make it work, which is understandable as human. We all feel emotions and things like that, bro. But if we want to make things happen for ourselves, it's called walking by faith and not by sight. My dog got it tattooed on his arm and I wanted to get it on me, but I didn't want to just feel like I was just, you know, taking what he got or whatever. But that's something that I've been seeing reveal itself more and more. More and more to me just throughout this life thing, man. But we about to go watch this new Bad Boys. Everybody say it's dumb. I seen it broke a record, like not necessarily a record, but it grossed like 140 million on the first weekend. But the budget was only 100 million, so they already made 40 M's in the first weekend. But man, I don't got much more than that to say. Work calls through him, you gonna conquer it all. Through him, it was already done.
I went through hell and back, and I came back a better me. Said this so many times, but I swear I finally see.